Roman numbers. Roman numbers are found 2000 years ago and still in use. Roman numbers are found in clock, emperors, and Olympic games. So we can find Roman numbers in clock, names of the emperors, and you can find in Olympic games. And one important thing is there is no zeros and no place value. That is ones, tens, hundreds. We don't have all these things in Roman numbers. Basic numbers are I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. So, basic numbers I represents 1, V represents 5, X represents 10, L 50, C 100, D 500, M 1000. So in order to remember I, V, X and all those basic numbers, we can memorize using slogan, that is I value xylophones like cow do milk. I repeat, I value xylophones like cow do milk. So there are certain rules that has to be followed while writing these Roman numbers. First rule, rules for I, X, C, M is that it cannot be repeated more than 3 times. That is, if you want to write 30, we have to write X represents 10, X, 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 300, C, C, C. For 40, we are not supposed to write as X, 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 X 4 times. That is the rules. Next, rules for VLT is that it cannot be repeated more than 1 time. IV represents 4, BI represents 6. V cannot be repeated more than 1 time is another rules. Third one is rules for writing I is I can be separated from V and X only. It cannot be separated from C, D or M. If V is written before, is I is written before V, it represents 5 minus 1, that is 4. If I is written before X, it is represented as 10 minus 1, that is 9. Next rules. Rules for X is that X can be subtracted from L and C only. That is, X represents 10 can be subtracted from L, that is 50 and 100 only. So XL represents 40, XC represents 90. Next rules is that rules for C is C can be subtracted from D and M only, that is C represents 100, that can be subtracted only from D and M, that is 500 and 1000. So CD represents 400 and CM represents 900. VLD or never subtracted. Next, rules for writing Roman numbers. So, rules for writing Roman numbers. So, if the symbol of lower value is written before a higher value, then we have to subtract lower value from the higher value. That is, I is 1 and V is represents 5. If I is written before V, then it has to be subtracted. That is 5 minus 1 equal to 4. Likewise, IX represents 10 minus 1, that is equal to 9. Because I is written before X. Same way XL and XC. So, we have to note in our mind that if lower value is written before higher value, it has to be subtracted. Then next rules is that if symbol of lower value is written after the higher value, you can look that VI. So it is written after the higher value. If it is written like that, we have to add lower value from higher value. Example, that is vi. Before we have seen iv, then we have subtracted. Now vi. So what we have to do it now? 5 plus 1, that is 6. xi, that is 10 plus 1, 11. lx, 50 plus 10, that is 60. xc, 100 plus 10, that is equal to 110. So these are very important rules. Next thing is we will do some common mistakes while writing the Roman numbers. The common mistakes include 45 we used to write as VL, and 99 we used to write as IC. So all those things are wrong. And 15 VVV, that is absolutely wrong. So you can see a Roman numeral chart. So I to 10 and 11 to 20, then 21 to 30, that 1, 2, 3 are same. X value is alone increasing. You can notice that till 50 the same thing follows, and 50 represents L. You can find L is 50, Li is 51, and L to 52. You can see the patterns, how it is going on. And finally 90 we used to write differently, that is Cx, that is 100 minus 10, and it will go on till C100. Thank you all. Subscribe, press bell button, and don't forget to write your comments. Thank you all for joining.